It slows your metabolism down and it increases hunger hormones. So you're hungrier, you're gaining weight, you can't burn the fat, and your metabolism is slower. So you basically have a fire in your belly spewing out all this.
What if I told you that sugar is more addictive than some drugs? That it could be the reason behind your weight gain, low energy, and constant cravings? A 2022 study in the Journal of Nutrition found that people who consume high amounts of sugar have a 40% higher risk of obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. The worst part? Most people don't even realize how much sugar they're eating. From hidden sugars in processed foods to the way sugar affects your brain, metabolism, and immune system, we're uncovering the real dangers of sugar and how cutting back can completely transform your health. And trust me, what happens to your body just 7 days after quitting sugar will shock you. Stay with us as we break it all down. Why sugar is everywhere. The hidden danger in your food. In 1970, the food industry made a shocking shift. Low-fat diets became the new trend. But here's what they didn't tell you. To make low-fat foods taste better, they added more sugar. Fast forward to 2023, and sugar is now hidden in over 74% of packaged foods, even in products you wouldn't expect, like bread, yogurt, pasta sauce, and salad dressing. A 2021 study in the Journal of Nutrition found that the average person consumes 17 teaspoons of added sugar daily, far exceeding the recommended 6 teaspoons for women and 9 for men. The worst part, food companies hide sugar under different names like high fructose corn syrup, maltose, dextrose, and cane juice, making it harder to recognize. Most people believe they're eating healthy, but even so-called diet foods and protein bars are loaded with hidden sugars, leading to weight gain, diabetes, and energy crashes. The only way to take control? Read ingredient labels carefully and choose whole, natural foods. Want to know how sugar affects your brain and keeps you addicted? The science of sugar, how it affects your body. In 2022, a study in the Journal of Endocrinology revealed a shocking truth. Sugar doesn't just give you energy, it also disrupts your metabolism, brain, and hormones. When you eat sugar, your body breaks it down into glucose, which enters your bloodstream and spikes blood sugar levels. This triggers your pancreas to release insulin, a hormone that helps cells absorb glucose for energy. But here's the problem. Too much sugar leads to insulin resistance, meaning your cells stop responding to insulin, forcing your body to store excess sugar as fat. Over time, this can lead to obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. A 2021 study found that people who consumed high amounts of added sugar had a 40% increased risk of developing metabolic disorders. The worst part, sugar gives a quick energy boost, but it crashes just as fast, leaving you feeling tired, irritable, and craving more. This endless cycle keeps you hooked, making it harder to quit. Want to know how sugar rewires your brain and keeps you addicted? Sugar and the brain, the addictive cycle. In 2013, a study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed something shocking. Sugar triggers the brain's reward system in the same way as drugs like cocaine. Every time you eat sugar, your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical that creates a sense of pleasure and satisfaction. But here's the problem. The more sugar you eat, the more your brain craves it. A 2021 study in the Journal of Neuroscience found that people who consume high amounts of sugar develop higher cravings and lower self-control, similar to drug addiction. This leads to binge eating, constant hunger, and energy crashes, making it harder to break the cycle. The worst part, artificial sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose can have the same addictive effects, keeping you hooked even on sugar-free products. Trying to quit sugar? Be prepared. Withdrawal symptoms like headaches, mood swings, and fatigue can hit within 24 to 48 hours. But the good news? After just 7 days, cravings drop and energy levels improve. Want to know how sugar secretly makes you gain weight? The impact of sugar on weight gain and obesity. In 1990, obesity rates began to rise at an alarming rate, and researchers traced one major culprit: sugar consumption. A 2022 study in the Journal of Obesity Research found that people who consume high amounts of added sugar are 55% more likely to become overweight or obese than those who limit their intake. But why does sugar lead to weight gain so easily? When you eat sugar, your blood sugar spikes, forcing your body to release insulin. Insulin helps store extra sugar as fat, especially around the belly and liver. Over time, high insulin levels lead to insulin resistance, making it harder for your body to burn fat. resulting in rapid weight gain. The biggest hidden danger: liquid sugar from sodas, juices, and energy drinks. A 2021 study showed that people who drank one sugary beverage daily gained more belly fat than those who consumed the same calories from solid food. That's because liquid sugar doesn't trigger fullness, making it easy to overconsume without realizing it. The solution: cut back on added sugars, replace sugary drinks with water, and choose whole foods to prevent unnecessary weight gain. Want to know how sugar weakens your immune system? How sugar weakens your immune system. In 1973, scientists discovered a shocking truth: sugar can weaken the immune system for hours after consumption. A 2021 study in the Journal of Immunology found that consuming just 75 grams of sugar, about 2 cans of soda, can reduce white blood cell activity by 50% for up to 5 hours, making it harder for your body to fight off infections. How does this happen? Sugar competes with vitamin C for entry into white blood cells. When sugar levels are high, white blood cells become slower and weaker, reducing their ability to kill bacteria and viruses. Over time, high sugar intake leads to chronic inflammation, making the body more vulnerable to illnesses like colds, flu, and even autoimmune diseases. The worst part: sugar also feeds harmful gut bacteria, disrupting the balance of good and bad bacteria in your digestive system, which is key to strong immunity. A 2022 study showed that people who eat high amounts of processed sugar have a weaker immune response and higher risk of infections. The best way to protect your immune system: cut back on sugar, eat more whole foods, and boost your vitamin C intake. Want to know how sugar affects your skin and speeds up aging? How to cut back on sugar without feeling deprived? Quitting sugar doesn't have to mean giving up sweetness or feeling restricted. The key is to make smart swaps and gradual changes so your body adapts without withdrawal symptoms. A 2022 study in the Journal of Nutrition found that people who reduced sugar intake slowly over 4 weeks had fewer cravings and longer-lasting success compared to those who quit suddenly. 1. Swap processed sugar for natural alternatives. Instead of refined white sugar, try natural sweeteners like honey, dates, or stevia. These provide sweetness without the harmful blood sugar spikes. Fruits like bananas, berries, and apples also add natural sweetness to meals while supplying fiber and antioxidants. 2. Read labels and watch for hidden sugars. Sugar is often hidden in packaged foods under names like high fructose corn syrup, maltose, or cane juice. Even so-called healthy granola bars, yogurts, and sauces can contain more sugar than a soda. Checking labels and choosing unsweetened or homemade versions can cut sugar intake significantly. 3. Increase protein and healthy fats to reduce cravings. High-protein foods like eggs, nuts, and lean meats keep you full longer and reduce sugar cravings. Healthy fats from avocados, olive oil, and nuts stabilize blood sugar and prevent energy crashes, making it easier to resist sugar-laden snacks. 4. Hydrate and control emotional eating. Many people mistake thirst for hunger, leading them to crave sugary snacks. Drinking enough water, herbal teas, or lemon-infused water can naturally reduce cravings. Additionally, recognizing stress or boredom eating and replacing sugar with a walk, deep breathing, or a healthy snack can break the habit. 5. Allow small treats to prevent binging. Going completely sugar-free overnight can lead to intense cravings and eventual binging. A 2021 study found that people who allow themselves a small sweet treat a few times a week were more likely to stick to a low-sugar lifestyle. Instead of quitting sugar 100%, focus on reducing intake and choosing better quality sweets. Cutting back on sugar is one of the best things you can do for your health. But what about weight loss? With so much misinformation out there, how do you know what actually works? In our next video, we'll uncover the science behind weight loss, effective strategies for long-term success, learn how to burn fat, boost metabolism, and make results last. Click here to watch now. And don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed health tips.